Hello, I'm Bill Dawson. I am a horticulturalist. I'm out here at Oakland Nursery, the Dublin location, when I should be out in my yard and doing the fall tasks that we all need to do before the snow flies. And so I want to talk a little bit about that and what I should be doing in the yard. I actually this morning walked around my yard and made a little list of things I need to do before the cold weather really sets in. And I'm looking and I'm thinking decor. I still have my patio umbrella out and the seat cushions and things like that. I want to put that stuff away. I want to really survey the yard, see what needs to be put away, stored, or protected. So if you've got a garage, that's great to move it into, or if you need to cover it with a patio, furniture covers, things like that, a tarp if needed, but to protect it so it's ready for next year. What else did I write? Your plants, I'm walking around and making sure the plants are in good shape, especially the containers. We've had our annuals and other things in containers, and so I've emptied this one out, and what I want to do is give it a good rinse. Take all the soil and the plants out, give it a good rinse, and if I'm storing it outdoors, I really want to turn that upside down and store it so it doesn't freeze. Water won't collect in it and then freeze on you and crack. It's best to put them away in an unheated garage or something like that, but if you need to be outside, always put them upside down. And then this, of course, it's fall, right? So we've got leaves. I always have leaves. I'm walking around and I got a pocket full. We have a lot of things we can do with our leaves. I want you to leave the leaves as much as you can on the lawn. It's really best to run the lawnmower over them, chop them up. You're making a compost, ready-made, good stuff for your lawn. And it's also a lot of good bugs will overwinter in those leaves in your flower bed. So it's really good, and they offer insulation and protection and like a mulch. If you've got big piles and piles on your lawn, you're going to need to get rid of those. And it may be the great time to start a compost pile. I'll do another segment on composting, but save those leaves for compost or putting in your vegetable garden and working in the fall and the spring. So always take care of the leaves. Your flower beds, really just remove the annuals. You might want to trim back the perennials a little bit. I don't take them all the way down, or if they are perennials that are serving our wildlife for seed or nesting material, I'll leave that up. And actually when the plant's still up, it'll catch some of those leaves at the base and offer insulation to the plant crown, and it'll survive better. And when you look at it next spring, you'll know where that rudbeckia was, parts will still be there. You can label those plants that will disappear, like hostas and things that will come back. Put labels out. Your trees, take a good look at your trees. Make sure you don't have any hanging limbs or anything that might be dangerous. You can do some light pruning right now on some of the trees. Take care of the 3 Ds, dead, diseased, or damaged. And then you can do some more pruning over the winter or early spring. Your vegetable garden, really take out what's not producing. If you still have Brussels sprouts going on out there in the garden, those can hang on through a couple freezes on those, and usually we'll have them around Thanksgiving. But all the other stuff, take out, rake it smooth, add some leaves, till it in, but it's best to leave that clear over the winter time. And then your tools and your lawnmower, make sure they're clean when you put them away. Rinse them off really well, get all the dirt off. I like to take a can of Pam or vegetable oil and spray them down with that, and then hang them up, and there won't be a bit of rust on them over the winter. They'll be good to go in the spring. Your lawnmower, you might want to, once you finish mowing, you're going to chop leaves for a little bit. Once you're finished mowing, then go ahead and schedule the appointment for service over the winter sometime, so it's really ready to go in the springtime. So now that you've done all those tasks, you can now kick back in your easy chair, wait those seed catalogs that are coming, look over those, and enjoy the fire in the fireplace. Have a less stress-free winter, because things are done. You'll be able to start fresh in the spring. So I'm Bill Dawson, horticulturist at the Oakland Nursery Dublin location, from their garden center to your garden.